Torah teaches that Moses was the greatest prophet ever, and there will never be another prophet as great as Moses amongst the Jewish people. And yet our sages tell us that amongst the Jewish people there won't be as great a prophet, but there was a prophet as great as Moses and amongst the nations, and his name was Bilam. Now Bilam is an evil man. Bilam sought to destroy the Jewish people. And yet, how did Bilam get the word of God? How did Bilam become this prophet? Well, so it's possible. It's possible for a person to reach an incredibly high spiritual level. It's possible that a person could tap into divine channeling. And yet, obviously, the difference between someone like Moses and someone like Bilam is yet, what's it all about? Is it about service? Or is it about your own spiritual enlightenment? See, bottom line, it's got to be about service. There are people that are incredibly spiritual, and yet they're not so nice. They're not so good. And people confuse spirituality with morality. And you can have a person that is really very spiritual, apparently even very enlightened, and yet they're not a nice guy. They don't do good. That's possible. In our tradition, the goal is not to be spiritually enlightened. The goal is to be a light and a lover to the world.